In today's video, I'm in Budapest in Hungary, and I'll take you with me on the day around Budapest with my friend from the ship, Milos. First point of today's tour in Budapest is gonna be the market halls, which is very close to the ship and very famous. A super cute local market with different butchers, with fruit market, and you can also buy a lot of small stuff, so I would recommend seeing that. The next point we are looking for is the synagogue, the Jewish synagogue, which should be the biggest in Europe and the second biggest in the world. We've chosen to skip the synagogue because it's almost 15 euros to get in, and I think that's quite a lot. Next point is a lot more fun, is the ruined bars. So there is some old ruins here that they should have built some bars inside, and I really want to see that and spend my 15 euros on a drink instead. We have to wait a few minutes for the bar to open, but it's 12 o'clock now, and we'll go in and see the Skrzymsia Kent Ruin Bar. So it is only 12 o'clock on a Friday, and we are technically both of us still working, even though we have some free time, so...
We all usually drink like gin.
We drink in cola. So I just Googled and found this place. I don't know very much about it, but Google says it's an old stove factory and it's definitely very fun decorated. It should also be one of the best nightlife spots in the city. It would definitely be super cool to try and go out here in the evening, but unfortunately we are leaving Budapest tonight and going to Bratislava. Milos! So we're gonna continue today's video without Milos. We went back to the ship to eat lunch, where I had a soup, I had Hungarian goulash, and I had a chestnut puree, which I never tasted before. I'm on my way to the tram train thingy. Now I'm gonna take number 2 of these like yellow tramways. That's the one that runs along the Danube River up to the Parliament.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight.
So there's 3 more places that I wanna show you. The first one will be the Hungarian Parliament building, which is behind me, but that I also know that we can't get into today because maybe there's a meeting or something. They're at least not selling tickets to see the building today, so I'll show it to you from the outside. Then I'll take you down to the Danube River, where there's one of the memorial monuments that have touched me the most in the world. The first time I saw it, I almost cried. And then I'm gonna finish up at the St. Stephen Church, one of the most amazing, one of the most beautiful churches you will find here in Budapest. If you have been to London, you might recognize that this building actually looks a lot like the Parliament there, and it should also have been modeled after the Parliament in London, so it is a very similar building. It's built in the Gothic style, in case anybody was wondering. What kind of style is this? It's the Gothic style. So this place is known as Shoes by the Danube River. It's one of the memorial monuments in the world that has moved me the most because it shows and it symbolizes where the Hungarian Jews stood when they were shot into the Danube River during the Second World War. I think it is extremely beautiful made. Even though you might not be able to read the signs, you can still feel, you can still see that something horrible happened here, and that's why these shoes are put there. People still put flowers here, they still put candles here in the baby shoes, there is candy, so it's still a place that people use actively to remember what happened. For those of you who has followed the channel Two Culture since the beginning knows that it's very new for me to film myself, and I'm doing that because I'm on a river cruise right now on the Danube. As a tour leader I have already made 2 of the videos, one about 10 things you should know about a river cruise, and one where I show you the ship, their Kleine Prinz. But what makes me a super amateur right now is that I don't have enough charge on this action camera to actually film the St. Stephen's Church, so I will film it a little bit on my phone, and then I'm gonna finish this video with showing you Bucharest by night, which is where we will sail out tonight and go to Bratislava with the ship.